everyone, my name is Cheyenne and today's health buzz is, does animal meat cause cancer? We're probably aware that the flesh of factory farmed animals contains steroids, growth hormones, and antibiotics. Let's hear what some experts have to say on the subject. From Dr. Joel Fuhrman, red meat is not the only problem. The consumption of chicken and fish is also linked to colon cancer. A large recent study examined the eating habits of 32,000 adults for 6 years, and then they watched the incidence of cancer for these subjects over the next 6 years. Those who avoided red meat but ate white meat regularly had more than 300% increase in colon cancer incidence. The same study showed that eating beans, peas, or lentils at least twice a week was associated with a 50% lower risk than never eating these foods. Chicken has about the same amount of cholesterol as beef, and the production of those potent cancer-causing compounds called heterocyclic amines, HCAs, are even more concentrated in grilled chicken than in beef. Another recent study from New Zealand that investigated heterocyclic amines in fish, meat, chicken found the greatest contributor of HCAs to cancer risk was chicken. Likewise, studies indicated that chicken is almost as dangerous as red meat for the heart. Regarding cholesterol, there is no advantage to eating lean white instead of lean red meat. From a U.S. Department of Agriculture meat inspector, cattle are herbivores. Left to their own devices, they would never think of eating dead cows or any other kind of meat. They prefer grass, even to more dense nutrients such as grains. In 1988, scientists at CBL decided that animal feed practices were to blame for BSE. Manufacturers of the cattle feed and most other animal feeds added protein-rich material to grain-based feed with a view to increasing milk production and fattening the animals more efficiently. This added material, known as meat and bone meal, MBM, was derived from cattle and other animals that, for various reasons, which were deemed unfit for human consumption. The major reason that an animal would be so designed that it was sick or had died of some other disease rather than being slaughtered in the normal behavior. Logic suggests that if you feed parts of cattle that have died to living cattle, there is an excellent chance that whatever agent was responsible for killing the original cow will remain in the food chain and affect the other cattle. From author Rupert Weldon, it is affirmed that 50% of the bovine and other animals that are slaughtered for human food are affected with tuberculosis or some of the following diseases: cancer, anthrax, pleuropneumonia, swine fever, sheep scab, foot and mouth disease, etc., etc., etc. And that to exclude all suspected or actually diseased carcasses would be practically to leave the market without a supply. One has only to read the literature dealing with this subject to be convinced that the meat-eating public must consume a large amount of highly poisonous substances. That these poisons may communicate disease to the person eating them has been amply proved. Cooking does not necessarily destroy all germs, for the temperature at the interior of the large joint is below that necessary to destroy the bacilli that are present. Here's another one from the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. What's the matter with your meat? With every bite of meat you take, whether chicken, beef, turkey, or fish, you're getting more fat than you'll ever need or want. These highly saturated animal fats wreak havoc from head to toe, adding weight, disrupting your hormones, and escorting carcinogens into your body. And if you thought that cooking helped, there are more frightening surprises in store. Heating meat unleashes a whole new batch of cancer-promoting substances. For the transcripts of this video, click the Show More button below. See you!